Welcome to the Chevrolet Postgame. Here now, Mike Tirico.
Lions' 4-game win streak is snapped. Best performance of the season for the Chiefs. 30-17, Kansas City victorious at home tonight, as Patrick Mahomes throws 3 touchdowns and runs in 4 total scores. He's one of the players of the game, along with Hollywood Brown, who had a couple. Leo Chenal was terrific leading that Kansas City defense. And Mahomes and Brown are standing by with Melissa Stark.
Patrick, I'm going to start with you. What just happened there at the end of the game?
I mean, we play the game in between the whistles. They can do all the extracurricular stuff they want to do, but we play the game in between the whistles. We thought we played a great game today, and we'll keep this momentum moving forward.
You told us that you have to have the winning plays in the winning moments. How were you able to do that tonight?
Yeah, I thought the guys executed at a high level. The guys played hard today, and we handled business. That's what we got to do here at Arrowhead. Now let's just carry the momentum into this next week.
Hollywood, 2 touchdowns for you tonight. What was working?
When my number's called, just trying to execute, getting open for Pat, and, he's going to dot us up.
We love seeing that smile.
Thank you.
I talked to Xavier Worthy this week. He said that this wide receiver room was working on its chemistry, that it's such a brotherhood, that you guys have so much fun together, and you really developed that chemistry tonight. How?
We know we have so much fun on and off the field with each other, and we really want each other to succeed. So we play hard for each other, and then when our number's called, we try to make the play.
And then finally, Patrick, it's hard to say this early in the season that a game is a must-win. But why was this one so important?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good football team, and it showed what we can do. We've been getting better and better each and every week. The results haven't been paying off, but it's good to get one here at home, and we'll try to carry this momentum into this next game. It'll be a tough divisional matchup.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations.
Now, you can tell after the end of that, nobody was super happy about it, but that's the edge Kansas City will carry. What are you laughing at going forward?
I just think Mahomes would be a great auctioneer.
Rapid fire. Popular as it gets. Another victory for Mahomes. Time for your Peacock Picks of the Week. Just in time for spooky season, it is Megan 2.0. Then experience the adventure of a lifetime with How to Train Your Dragon. Streaming now. Football fans, Jack Collinsworth, Rodney Harrison, Tony Dungy, standing by, ready to go with Sunday Night Football Final right now on Peacock. Well, it's a grilling from Melissa with Hollywood Brown. How's that, huh? Can't unsee that smile. Reason to be happy for the Chiefs tonight. They get the victory, 30-17. We'll have our last word on this Sunday in the NFL after this.
Welcome back to the Chevrolet Postgame.
Sunday number 6 in the National Football League in the books. The Indianapolis Colts, 5-1 for the first time in over a decade and a half, as Jonathan Taylor and company beat the Cardinals and their old quarterback, Jacoby Brissett. Terrific one of the Circle City. So bummed about this game, not for the result. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield at 5-1, but Fred Warner, one of the best guys in the league. Terrible season-ending ankle injury. We'll see San Francisco against Atlanta next Sunday. Fred, we're thinking of you and send you our very best. How about Matthew Stafford, the former Lions quarterback, now 9th most passing yards in league history. Rams came out of halftime aggressively, beat the Ravens, who are 1-5, worst start in a decade for Baltimore. And how about the West Coast teams coming east in that early window, 1 Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific? Rarely did they win, 3 of them winning on this day. That's only the second time that's happened in the history of the league. Let's look at those 3 West Coast winners, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Sam Darnold and the Seahawks go down to Jacksonville and get the win. This was that second half start with Stafford, Tyler Higbee taking it in that early drive. And the Chargers, it was Dicker the kicker with a game-winning field goal after Miami had come down the field to beat the Dolphins and drop Miami to 1-5. We talk about a lot of the teams in that mix, Chris, but what about the Seahawks going on the road and winning for the 9th consecutive time?
Yeah, and Sam Darnold, to me, has been a heck of a story this year. He really has. In those last 2 games that he had a year ago for Minnesota, it looked like there was a formula to beat him. Right. Pressure. Just bring pressure, and it didn't work out for him in the playoff game and the game we did, right? But now you look at him, and teams are trying to do that to him, and Jackson Smith and Jigba and he are just tearing it up. Couldn't be happier for the guy.
Seahawks with another victory. It's a tight top of the NFC West at 4-2. We're going to see the 49ers next Sunday night in Santa Clara. And when we come back, we will look ahead to that game with Atlanta and San Francisco, the end of week 7 of the NFL season. Chris and I back with that and wrap it up after this.
Welcome back to the Chevrolet Postgame.
Ready, set, go! Yeah, taking off like a missile.
John Robinson.
Switch lanes.
Here I am. No, I'm not. Oh, boy. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Ready, set,
I don't think they're ready.
Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. CMC.
This is wild in here.
What a beautiful sight on a Sunday night.
Let's have some fun.
Of course, you have Saquon Barkley, but then the running back, top of the food chain, these guys, Bijan Robinson, Christian McCaffrey, two terrific performers in every facet of the game. We'll see Bijan play tomorrow night against Buffalo and then against CMC on Sunday night. It's a marquee part of that matchup a week from tonight.
Those guys train together, right? Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I think San Francisco has been amazing. I mean, their entire, like the names that you know of the 49ers are all injured, and they've been out, and McCaffrey sort of filled the role of running back and receiver, just like Bijan does. But it's going to be a good game. Atlanta's still sitting right there. I keep expecting them to go on a little run. I really do.
And Tampa's already extended out on the NFC South, so this is an important 7-day stretch for the Falcons. We'll see you next Sunday night from the side of the Super Bowl for the 49ers and the Falcons on NBC. Week 6 Sunday Night Football. The Chiefs get the victory. Andy Reid in the victorious locker room, highlighting one of the strong performances as he spoke to the team.
Great job, man. Great job of hanging together and dominating. That's what you did tonight. And keep that feeling right here. Keep it. Keep that feeling, and we just keep building on it. By the way, the big man, 7'7", get up here. Hey.
Congrats, man.
7-7, Jalen Moore, short notice, comes in, plays left tackle, and did a really good job.
He was tremendous. Honestly, if he's not playing the way that he did, this is a lot closer game out here tonight.
Big part of the Kansas City win, and all the fireworks went off at Arrowhead, and I bet you're wondering, what's the story behind those fireworks?
I was wondering.
Guess what I got for you? Tomorrow morning on Today, we go inside the game with the Chiefs Pyrotechnics crew. No one better than Kaylee Hartung. She was here around doing that today. You'll get the whole behind-the-scenes deal, plus everything that's happening in the world with Savannah and Craig. Tomorrow morning on Today, right here on NBC. Our final score in Kansas City tonight, the Chiefs 30, the Lions 17. We say thank you to our Sunday Night Football team, led by our terrific producer, Rob Hyland, and our Hall of Fame director, Drew Essekoff, and everyone else downstairs in the trucks and out on the field. With Chris Collinsworth, Melissa Stark, and Terry McCauley, Mike Tirico. Good night from KC. Chiefs win 30-17 over the Lions. We'll see you next Sunday from Santa Clara.
NBC Sports, celebrating its 20th season of Sunday Night Football. Thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League.